And we are underway here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Providence Pirates and the New Hampshire Kingz. One last time here in 2023, ABN and NBN, and we have a jump ball called here early on. I'll get your names here in a moment as we go on here. We still apologize for no intro, folks. Forgot the tripod at home, the big one, so I'm not able to do an intro here tonight, but again, you are watching the ABN and NBN, the last broadcast for 2023. I'm Stephen over here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I know that you know that face. That's Ryan Gauthier, number 4, going outside, number 14. Guess you can get your names here in a moment. So we get started here. Back to Gauthier. Back outside, number 24. Again, that's a foul called. Number 24 is Michael Restano. A foul against the Kingz. Good ball back over to the Pirates. These two teams meeting for the second time in 2 weeks. These two teams met back last week. Summer night down in Manchester, New Hampshire. Pirates came out on top of that one, 130 to 117. Get to more on that a little later as Kingz get the ball back, and now another foul here. Looks like this one is going against. That would be Yordi Tavares, number 14. Oh, it goes for him. Gets the Kingz have the ball back, and outside here. And here's Rostano again with the ball for New Hampshire. We're going to zoom in here, folks, to get a bit of hospital view we can. Number 23 is Lewis Jennings up top and knocks it down. The first points of the game belong to Lewis Jennings. The New Hampshire Kingz. This one to get your name. Number 23. His layup is good. And we don't have a number from 23, so we do apologize for that. Here's Gauthier on Jonathan Bautista, number 12. Gauthier for 3. Can't get it to. Oh, rebounded by Shane Rosa. We're hearing a lot of his name as we heard him 2 weeks ago. Rosa for 3. And there he is. But like I said, we're going to talk a lot about Shane DeRosa here tonight. And he knocks down that 3. And the Pirates' lead is now 5-2. That was Rostano on. Now the ball goes out to Julius Goins, who's on number 34 for the Pirates. Now Bautista has it for Providence. Free ball. And off the mark for 23. Can I hit it? Number 23, by the way, is Igor Almeida. Gotta go to our old roster here for a moment. Now it's Gauthier, Rosa, two of the best players here in the East region of the American Basketball Association. Going against one another. And inside to Jennings. Jennings, basket good. No foul called, so they'll keep it going here. And that's a basket for Lewis Jennings. Out to Bautista, who spins away. Inside Almeida, outside to DeRosa. DeRosa, another 3. Knocks it down. Shane DeRosa with 2 threes here in the first quarter, and it's 8-4 Pirates. Now here's Gauthier on Bautista. By the way, if you remember, we had that classic doubleheader game in Bridgeport when the New Hampshire Kingz came out on top over the Bridgeport Kingz. 129-127, and a shot here by Gauthier, no good. The score was actually 131-129. Inside Almeida. And a foul. So we were in Bridgeport 2 weeks ago, doing that classic game between the Kingz and the Kingz, and New Hampshire came on top, 131-129. They have since dropped a weekend doubleheader. Last week they dropped, of course, we talked about it earlier. They played these same Pirates last week in Manchester, New Hampshire. Dropped that one 130-117. Then it went out to Pembroke and gave the Mass Wolves their first win of the season. Mass Wolves blowing them out. So now the New Hampshire Kingz are on a 2-game losing streak, looking to bounce back here today in Pawtucket. And while this is the end of the ABA on NBA for us in 2023, it's not the end of the ABA in general for 2023. Of course, the Pirates will head to Albany tomorrow, where they'll take on the Bennington Martins for a Sunday Funday game, a winter invitational here in the ABA. Several games being played today, several tomorrow. So a fun-packed weekend out in Albany, New York. And the shot there, number 34, is good. Number 34 is Armani Baker. And now here comes, let's see, we have 24 here for New Hampshire. That's Davon Russell. And nice shot, but no good, and a foul anyway against New Hampshire. Pirates lead at 10-4 here early on, 8:43 left first quarter. And you're watching the final broadcast of the ABA and NWN here for 2023. I'm Stephen Err. Here we are here at the boys and the girls of Pawtucket, Rhode Island for the second time in our many weeks. And here's Bautista on Russell. Bautista gets away to the lane, basket up, and he can't get it to go. Rebounded by Russell. And here he comes outside. And that's Tavares for three, no good but a foul. That's going to be 3 foul shots for New Hampshire. Tavares knocked into it as he shot that three. So he's going to go to the line for 3 foul shots. 10-4 still your score, 8:25 left first quarter. Kingz looking to snap a 2-game losing streak after dropping both games of their weekend doubleheader last week. Of course, they dropped their first game in Manchester, their official home at NBA headquarters, to these same Pirates, 130-117. And on Sunday, they went out to Pembroke, Massachusetts, where they dropped that game against the Mass Wolves, giving the Wolves their first win of the season. And shot is up for Tavares. Second one is no good. He went the first one, missed the second one. Let's see, he makes it 2 for 3 or 1 for 3. Speaking of the New Hampshire Kingz in their home game, January 20th will be at their home game in Manchester as they take on those Mass Wolves, part of an NBN weekend doubleheader. January 20th, the Kingz and the Wolves. January 21st, the Wolves host the Elite in Barnstable. We will be there for that classic from last year. Shane DeRosa has a 2-point shot, but he knocks it down anyway. DeRosa with 8 points here in the first couple minutes, having a strong start, and nobody's surprised. Now it's Gauthier on Bautista. And I can say Gauthier stepped out of bounds. Ball back over to the Pirates, who lead by 6. Kevin Briggs in the game now, gets out to Bautista. Bautista inside to Briggs. Briggs the big man here for Providence. DeRosa, another 3, knocks it down! Shane DeRosa, 11 points here in the first quarter. He is on fire. And now here is Russell out to Goins. Julius Goins with the ball. He had a big game 2 weeks ago against the Bridgeport Kings. Shot from the foul line is up and no good. And it looks like they called a foul. The foul is against Baker. 7:50 left first quarter. 15-6. It's been all Pirates here. Shane DeRosa has 11 of those 15 points here for the Pirates. The number 9 team in the country, by the way. Last time we saw the Pirates, they were 23. But they're on a media timeout. That's us. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NBN. 15-6. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kingz with 7:50 left here in the first quarter. You're watching the ABA on NBN, our final broadcast here in 2023 from the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Err. And Julius Goins, his first of 2 foul shots. He knocks that one down. Once again, folks, we will be in Manchester, New Hampshire to see these Kings take on the Mass Wolves on Saturday, January 20th. Be sure to stay tuned to that on the New England Broadcast Network. And the second shot for Goins is no good, so he makes one of his 2 foul shots. 15-7 now your score. And the Pirates have it back. Here is Bautista. Gets it inside to Baker. Baker out to Rosa. Rosa, long 3, and they finally misses for the first time tonight. Going 3 for 3 to start, plus a 2-point shot, making it 11 points for Shane DeRosa. Can't hit that one. Here's Goins. Shot up and good. Good shot there for Julius Goins. And here come the Kings, down just by 6 now with 7:20 left first quarter. Here's Bautista, and that one's taken away. Here's Goins in transition, but he has it stolen. Out to DeRosa. Coming inside. I got the Baker. Excuse me, not the Baker. And that's to Bautista. Bautista basket is good. That was on media. Said Baker, we meant on media, number 23. Now here's Russell on Bautista. Nice defense here by Bautista. And to the basket, that's a foul. Let's see who they call it against, though. Looks like it looks like against the Pirates. They're gonna call it against Bautista. He can't believe it. And so Russell will come to the line for 2 foul shots. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, This weekend out in Albany, New York is the ABA Winter Invitational. Several teams playing down there, including the East Providence Pirates, will travel down there tomorrow, I should say, to take on the Bennington Martins. Shot up and knocks it down, so he gets both foul shots, and it's 17-10. And whistle. 3D rule is now in effect. As you see on the right side of the screen, you'll see that siren going off. And again, if you are new to the program, ladies and gentlemen, a 3D rule means a 2-point shot counts as 3 points, and a 3-point shot counts as 4 points because of a turnover in the backcourt. Now the Pirates have a chance for 4 points here on this one possession. First, watch the sweat, and there we go. There we go, let's see, the 3D rule now in effect. And here's Batista outside to DeRosa. DeRosa back out to Briggs. Briggs out to Almeida. Out to Batista. Let's see what they're trying to do. DeRosa going inside. That's 3 points and no good, but a foul. So DeRosa's going to come to the line and shoot 2 foul shots. I don't know if the 3D rule is going to count. I don't think it will. So they shut that alarm off right as soon as the inbound happened. We have 6:25 left here, first quarter, 70-10. We have a football score here in a basketball game. That's the Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. Speaking of football, how about that game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals, ladies and gentlemen? Vikings had a 17-3 lead. Bengals came back. They went to overtime, tied at 24. And in the end, Evan McPherson kicked a 29-yard field goal, and the Bengals defeated the Vikings 27-24. And that's a big blow for Minnesota, who needed to win out to clinch the division. Of course, they're on their 4th quarterback for the first time in franchise history, so not much going right for Minnesota this year, and not much going right here for Gauthier to start this one. He first steps out of bounds, and now he loses another one out of bounds. Now here's the Pirates, a deep pass. This one to Almeida, shot up in his face, no good, rebounded by Goins. And here comes Russell, and we're about to hit the 6-minute mark in a 9-point game. And now Russell pushing outside, number 3 with the ball. So we have a name for number 3. We do not. And a foul. So as I said, we have no name for number 3 here for New Hampshire. So we'll just roll with it. Offensive foul call against New Hampshire. Ball go back over to Providence. Breaks to Batista, and here we go. Covered by Russells. 5:47 left, first quarter, 19-10. Pirates lead the Kings. Went outside to Almeida. And offensive foul. Actually, the Pirates are inbounding here, so I'm not sure what the call was. Thought it was an offensive foul against the Pirates, but it wasn't apparently. Here's DeRosa, though, however, to the lane, layup. Oh, no, he could not finish the job. And a deep pass is intercepted by Almeida. Igor Almeida gets it back, and here's the 3D rule now in effect. DeRosa has a chance at a 4-point shot, not going to take it. Bautista will for 4. Bang! That's a 4-point play for Jonathan Bautista, and the Pirates lead by 13. And while we saw the other 8:30 rule not happen, we did see that one, and in the end, Jonathan Bautista with the 4-point play. A 13-point game. A foul call here against Providence, so it'll be Davon Russell will come in for 2 more foul shots. 5:33 left here in the first. 23-10. 23-11. And now substitutions, and we'll see. Let's see who comes in and come out. Jennings comes back in as Goins steps out for the Kings. Almeida steps out for Providence. And coming in for the first time, number 3 is Raul Handy. There's a bunch of talent here on the Pirates team, but he is one of the more talented players here for Providence. We're about to see him in action for the first time here tonight. After that first foul, that foul shot by Jennings is good. And now 23-12. 5.5 left, first quarter. Here's Handy. Pass back to him, back to DeRosa. Already has 11 points. Rosa shot up and no good. Now misses last 2 shots after making his first 4. including 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Here's Jennings outside to... Here's Jennings for 3, and that was short, and that was Russell who gave it to Jennings. And it's like number 5, get you a name here in a moment, and up and good! That is Avery DeBrito coming in for Providence and getting the basket. 25-12, back to a 13-point game. Here is Russell. Jennings back to Russell. Outside to William Everson for 3. No good. Everson, of course, scored the game winner in double overtime in that game against the Bridgeport Kings 2 weeks ago. And a layup here for Baker. No good. He gets another rebound. Let's see if he can finish it. Triple team there. Finally taken away by New Hampshire. Here's Everson. 4.5 left here in the quarter. Almost a nice job there. 3 ball here for Jose Buford. The second is no good. Rebounded by DeRosa. And for the first time, we're seeing Jose Buford the second come in for New Hampshire. Now here is Everson on DeRosa. And a foul. They're calling it against Jennings, and he can't believe it. He's putting his hands to his face. He is utterly shocked, if I do say so myself. 4:10 left here in the first quarter. 25-12 is your score. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. And if this is the last playoffs pending, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last time we'll see the Pirates here in NEBN this season. I will be covering their February 4th game before I head out to Vegas for Super Bowl 58 as they take on the Mass Wolves from New Bedford, but that will be a Mass Wolves broadcast. And now it looks like there was a technical call against somebody for the Kings because DeRosa's all alone shooting some foul shots. He knocks the first one down. So again, this is our last Pirates broadcast, playoffs pending, here on the New England Broadcast Network for 2023-2024. I will be calling the Wolves game for the Pirates Wolves game on February 4th for the Wolves from New Bedford. And I lied. In case I do not go to Super Bowl 58, February 10th, we will be back here as the Pirates take on the New York Hoop Dragons. Stay tuned for updates as they become available. Here, the layup there is good. A nice shot there. Jeremiah Price, a 17-point game in favor of the Pirates. There comes Gauthier. Gauthier, that's a 3. Knocks it down. And the first one of the game for Ryan Gauthier. Back to a 14-point game. And here's Handy for the Pirates going on Gauthier. And Handy has a lane to the basket. Takes it. Layup. Oh, that would have been a nice shot if he made it. Can't finish the job. Now gets the rebound and the layup. Can't get it. Gets the rebound again. Now outside. And this is going to be, let's see, number 5 has it. Get your name. Shot up and travel called against number 5. And there again, there's the Burrito. 3:20 left here in the first quarter. 29-15. So again. And timeout on the floor. So we'll give you that update when we come back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Providence Pirate. Once again, one of just 2 mascots here in the ABA's Eastern region. The other one, 413 Elites, Mr. Buckets. So out of the timeout again, Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings 29-15 with 3:15 left. Got the another 3. Can't hit that one. And that ball's going to go out of bounds on DeRosa. And they're saying it's Pollard's ball. That clearly looked like to us here in the booth. That ball went out on DeRosa. And now we have subs. DeRosa steps out. Ryan Beatty steps in. Number 20 for the Pirates for the first time tonight. Also stepping in is number 24, Charles Adebayo. Now Buford outside. That went off the back, off the shoulder there of Handy. That's going to remain with the Kings. So as we were talking about right before the break, as of right now, the plan is this is the final Pirates game for us here on the ABA and NEBN for 2023-24. However, if I am not credentialed for Las Vegas in Super Bowl 58, we will be back here the day before the Super Bowl, February 10th, as the Pirates take on the New York Hoop Dragons. And of course, if the Pirates host the playoff game, we will be here for that as well. And a basket and a foul there. Jeremiah Price with a chance at a 3-point play. 31-15 with 2:53 left here in the quarter. We will see the New Hampshire Kings a few more times in 2024, including January 20th as they take on the Wolves in Manchester. And they will also be on the road at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield as they take on the 413 Elite on January 27th. And lost it there. Picked up, though, by Everson. Now DeBrio and Everson double teamed. Here's Tavares outside of Buford. Back out to Tavares to Everson. Everson to Gauthier. Gauthier, another three. Falling down. Can't hit it. And rebounded by Beatty, who loses it. Gets it back, though. Almost lost it to Buford. That was close. Outside to Handy. Handy come back outside. And he is rocked. Tavares runs right into him. And that's a clear foul against Tavares. Credit to Handy for keeping it professional and not losing his cool there. Because a lot of guys tend to do that. 2:22 left here in the first. 32-15. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. Kings looking to avoid a third consecutive loss. Buford will step out. And Russell will step in for New Hampshire and inside to Handy. And that's a flop, and that's going to be a foul against New Hampshire. And Adebayo is going to shoot 2 foul shots here. 2:15 left here in the first quarter. 32-15 is their score. And these two teams met last week in Manchester. Pirates came out on top. 130-117, and it was player of the game. Get your name here in a moment. Tom Garrick Jr. was the player of the game for that game against the Kings last week. He scored 34 points in the victory. And I might be mistaken, but that was also the first home game in New Hampshire Kings history. No, that wasn't. It was the second. The first game in New Hampshire Kings history was a 150-149 upset over the 413 Elite back on November 18th. And now the Kings get it off the turnover after the baskets. Here's Everson inside, shot up, and can't finish, but a foul. I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit, get you the best possible view we can here on the New England Broadcast Network. And this is our final game here in 2023. We will return in 3 weeks' time on January 6, 2024, as the Maine Bulldogs host the Bridgeport Kings. The week after, on January 13th, we will see the Bridgeport Kings back in Bridgeport as they host the Bennington Martins. .206 left here in the first. 32-16 after Everson knocks down that first foul shot. And the second, also knocked down. 32-17. We're going to try to turn the party up just a little bit. And here we go, much better. And here goes Handy on Gauthier. Handy taking it to the back side, and then a foul. Beatty's three is not going to count. And it's a foul against Providence. 2-minute mark here in the first, 32-17. So here comes New Hampshire off the foul. Here is Russell. Apologize for the lighting up top, folks, by the way. Here's Russell's shot is up and in and in. I was getting ready to say in and out because that looked like it was about to go in, hit both sides of the rim, pop out. But it goes in. And here is Handy now. 140 left. Outside to Beatty on Everson. And Beatty coming inside lane. And jump ball is called. The ball will go back over to the Pirates here. That's what it looks like anyway. They're going to inbound. 134 left here in the first. 32-19. A long first quarter here in Pawtucket. And here we go. Handy trying to find somebody outside. Gets it to Baker. Outside to Beatty. Beatty for three. That one hits the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded and a foul. Foul against Handy. And it's going to go back over to the Kings as the clock continues to run with the 1:20 left and counting. And there you go, ref saying, run the clock. As it has already been very long first quarter here in Pawtucket. And here, a wide open lane for Russell, but the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back over to New Hampshire, however. Again, New Hampshire dropping their weekend doubleheader last week. Dropped their first game to these Pirates, 131-17. And then a blowout loss of Pembroke, Massachusetts to the Wolves. Everson for three, that one's no good. And taken away in a foul. Foul against the Kings here. And we're going to follow the ball literally here. So, shout out to me with the camera work. 1:05 left here in the first. 32-19 still your score. That's going to be Adebayo, who's shooting 2 foul shots here. For those that might be watching in the New Jersey area, by the way, Garden State Warriors had their game postponed against the New York Hoop Dragons tonight due to the venue being double booked. You know, that's a little bit of a head scratcher to me. How do you double book a venue? You should always be sure there's nothing else scheduled when you have a game scheduled. So you'll see the Hoop Dragons tomorrow night. They will be traveling to Albany for that ABA Winter Invitational. Fortunately, the New England Broadcast Network will not be there. Gauthier for 3. Short. A final minute here in the first, 34-19. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings, and here's Handy. Trying almost lull. He did lose it there. Now Russell in transition. Russell loses it out of bounds, and it'll remain with the Kings. 42.7 seconds left. And Russell's like, I can't believe this. Twiddling his fingers over there. And now the Kings will inbound. Here's Buford. Only have about 7 seconds to get it out. Inside, another foul, another one. Ball number 8. That is Yubari Tona. And I hope I'm saying his name right, because the name literally pronunciates Yubari Tona. And now Tona, with 40 seconds left, will two foul shots. A 15-point game. First shot is up, and it is off the mark. Bounces off the back of the rim. Yeah, we're here at the Boys and Girls Club Paul Tuckett, Rhode Island, just outside of Providence. Second shot by Tona is also no good, so he misses both of those foul shots, and here come the Pirates. And a foul against Price, it looks like. I believe they're saying it's against Price. And timeout on the floor with 35.7 seconds left. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Out of the timeout. 34 seconds left. Caught there outside to Jennings. Excuse me, Russell. Russell's shot is up and no good. And here comes Handy for the Pirates. 27 seconds left and another whistle. 26.6 left. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very long first quarter. You see the alarm going off there. 30 rolls in effect. And now they call the foul, so I'm not sure how this works. Obviously, we do know. I've said it before. I'll say it all season long here on NBN. A 2-point shot during a 3-point or a 3D roll. So goes 3 points. A 3-point shot means 4 points. And now Handy, they turned the siren off. So 2 foul shots. Rather Handy knocks his first one down. 35-19. 26.6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Very long first quarter. We're at 28 minutes in real time. Shot up, and it's good. Let's see if the Kings get the final shot off here. And here's Russell. Looks like he's going to hold it here. He's going to try to hold it for the final shot here in the quarter, I believe, and he's going to lose it. So no chance there. Here come the Pirates. Here's Price to the basket. And a foul. No basket. And once again, the Pirates, with 8.1 seconds left, are going to shoot 2 foul shots. And it looked like, I don't know, I saw someone from the Kings. I wasn't sure who it was. It might have been Goins. Went right up to that basket, like he was getting ready for a slam dunk or something to happen and ready to block it, but nonetheless, didn't make it happen. And the second shot by Price knocks it down. 38-19. 8 seconds. Here we go. Final shot. Gauthier. He's going to hold. Out to Goins. Goins for 3. Off the back of the rim. And that is the end of the very long first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings 38-19. We'll be right back for the second quarter. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Start of the second quarter, everybody. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings 38-19. You're watching the final broadcast here of the ABA and NBN here in 2023 from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for joining us here. And shot is up by Buford. He falls to the ground and no basket. A foul is called. Now Buford gets up under his own power. Seems to be all right. Watches a lot of, I can't even say there's no team. There's no hockey team in Manchester, New Hampshire. So I was going to say Manchester Fisher Cats, but that's a baseball team. That doesn't really apply here for the joke that I was going to make. Anyway. And the Pirates, the Kings we're talking about here. Going off a weekend doubleheader loss. So they've lost 2 in a row. They dropped a game last week against these same Pirates out in Manchester, 130-117, and then a blowout loss in Pembroke, Massachusetts against the Mass Wolves. After a double overtime victory, 131-129 over the Bridgeport Kings on December 9th. That could be our highest rated game here on NWN this season, by far. And of course, we heavily promoted that. We'll wait for that one all season. Finally got it. Now here's DeRosa outside. And oh, nice grab there by Briggs, but a foul against Goins. Louis Agre coming in for the first time here for New Hampshire, for Providence, excuse me. And now he'll inbound it here after the foul, and he gets this one out to number 22. That is Tom Garrick Jr., who had 34 points in the victory last week against the Kings. Here's Goins. Julius Goins has it for New Hampshire, outside to Russell. And Russell for 3. Air ball. A nice little crowd going here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. One of the final games here in 2023 for the American Basketball Association. Of course, the ABA actually goes on through December 30th. I remember talking to owner of the Bennington Mart, Sean Pratt. He said they'll have a game on December 30th out in Albany, so the day before New Year's Eve. Now we'll get on so not much of a break. Most teams will have off for Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff, but there will be some games heading into 2024 right before we end the year. Stay tuned to the ABA schedule, American Basketball Association on Instagram. ABA in East Region on Instagram as well. Gaultier's 3, no good. And here is DeRosa who has it. Trying to make some space for himself. Finally does, and now DeRosa coming inside, shot up, and that's an air ball. Shot it over the basket, on into the basket. And here's Goins. Layup is good, and a foul. Julius Goins with a chance at a 3-point play. 10:29 left here in the half. It's 38-23. Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. We are here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And Goins, here's his foul shot. Knocks it down. I spoke a little too early, but he knocks it down, and it's a 3-point play. 38-24. Here come the Kings. And now the Pirates have it. Briggs. This one out to Baker. Baker to the basket. Shot up. What a shot for Armani Baker. Wow. That was an incredible shot there by Baker. Getting the basket. 10-minute mark here in the first half. 40-24. Here's Gaultier. Gotta watch out. He almost stepped out of bounds already. And inside to Jennings, who gets the basket for New Hampshire. 40-26. Now here is Agri. Outside to DeRosa. DeRosa, another 3. Knocks it down. Easily the best player here for Providence, and possibly the best player in the ABA. Shane DeRosa knocking down his 4th 3. He has 14 points. Now Buford out to Russell. Russell inside of the basket, and foul against Briggs. There was just a height difference there. Briggs towering over Russell, easily able to block that shot, but it's a shooting foul. And we have a timeout on the floor, looks like, so we'll take it with them. Right back, you're watching the ABA on NABN. The 2022-2023 ABA East Region champion, the Providence Pirates, looking to get back there as they are currently number 9 in the ABA standings here in 2023-2024. And so, as we mentioned, shooting foul called against Briggs, who just towers over Russell, Davon Russell, and easily able to block a shot, but unfortunately, shooting foul. 9:27 left here in the first half, 43-26. Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. It'll remain that score. Pirates get it. No, this one going out of bounds. Hello, watch out. And we have substitutions coming in. And the 3D rule now in effect. Russell steps out. Number 28, that's Nathaniel Noel stepping in for the first time. And also stepping in for the first time, number 11. Let's see if we have a name for number 11. That would be Rotano. I don't believe it is, so I'm not sure. That is the same number 11. We're not going to say no. And a shot there, no good. Taken by Batista, who steps in. Wide. Wow. I mean, that was an alley-oop pass there. And here's number 11. And we don't have a name. Out to Goins. I got to Noel. Noel inside of Jennings. His shot is blocked by Briggs. Blocked by everyone's invited. And that one's not shooting foul. The ball just go back over to the Kings. Because they went out of bounds on Briggs. 8:55 left here in the first half. 43-26. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. And here's Goins with the ball. Outside the Jennings for 3. And, ooh, almost there. Close but no cigar and a foul. I got to call it against number 11 there. And now here come the Pirates up by 17. 8:45 left here in the first half. Briggs inside to Baker. Baker shot up and bounces off the rim, no good. And another whistle here. Inbound here by New Hampshire. Gives it to Goins. 8.5 left, first half. 17-point game. Kings looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Noel for 3, knocks it down. Nathaniel Noel getting the Kings back in it. It's now 43-29. So now to DeRosa. DeRosa, another 3. Bang! Shane DeRosa with 17 points here in that first half. Goins for 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Briggs. Briggs out to number 22. To the basket, layup. No good, but a foul's called. Immediate timeout. That's Garrick Jr., by the way, who could not get that one. Right back. 7:50 left in the half. We're watching the ABA and NBN. Garrick's first foul shot is up and knocks it down. Now scoring out 47-29. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings with 7:53 left here in the first half. We're watching the final broadcast of the ABA and NBN here in 2023. We are here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Earn. Thank you all for joining us. And the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to bring it back over to the Kings. 7:51 left in the half. Now it goes out to Goins from Noel. Again, we have number 11 there. You see him running on your screen. We don't have a name for number 11. Noel for another 3. Can't hit that one. Rebounded by Garrick. And here he comes. Outside to DeRosa, who has 17. This one out to Baker. Baker to the basket. And go to the foul. 3-point play. Opportunity for a 3-point play. Well, no, they're saying it's an offensive foul. It looked like it was a foul against Baker, or going for Baker, not against him. Now they're getting the ball back over to the Kings, so the basket does not count, it looks like. And they're asking for the thing that, mops the floor up. I'm not exactly sure what that's called. I should probably look into that in case we ever see that ever again. I haven't seen it anywhere else. I haven't seen it in Maine. I didn't see it in Connecticut when I was there for the Surge or the Kings games. Obviously, the Connecticut Surge play out of... They played their last game in New Britain, but the game I was at, they played at Waterbury, Connecticut. And it's in Springfield either for the opener. They have the 4-1-3 lead in the Mass Wolves. This one outside to Jennings. Lewis Jennings back in the game for the Kings. That's a 2-point shot. He can't hit it. Rebounded by DeRosa. Gets it out to Baker. Baker. 3-ball. Bang, bang, bang. And there is Agri with a 3. 50-burger here for the Pirates in the first half. It's a 21-point game with 7 minutes left. Turnover. DeRosa. 3. Oh, couldn't finish it. Rebounded, though, by Agri. And Agri gets it inside of Baker. Baker. Ball's loose. Loose ball. And jump ball. 21-point game with 6:45 left here in the first half. It's been all Pirates. Once again, asking for that mop. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it a mop for now. Sweat mop or whatever. Something like that. Again, these two teams met last Saturday out in Manchester, New Hampshire. Pirates came out on top, to 130 to 117. Kingz have now lost 2 in a row after a blowout loss against the Mass Wolves last Sunday. Looking to avoid a 3-game skid here, heading into the new year. Here's going to the basket. Layup is cannot finish the job. He had a nice lane to the basket. Now this one out to DeRosa, who again has 17 points. Has 4 3-point shots. 5, excuse me. 5. Ooh, collision there between Baker and Jennings. And everyone seems okay. 6:18 left here in the half, 50 to 29. 21-point contest between the Providence Pirates and the New Hampshire Kingz. And Baker's going to go to the line and shoot 2 foul shots here. Again, Pirates head out to Albany tomorrow as part of the ABA Winter Invitational. They'll take on the Bennington Martins as the road team. Out in upstate New York. As you see Briggs, he's playing some double duty here. Mopping up that sweat off the floor. Shout out to Briggs and the Pirates players doing their part for their team and the game of the American Basketball Association. And now here is Baker. He's going to shoot 2 foul shots. We still have 6:18 left here in the half. 50 to 29 Slater scored. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kingz. Baker's first shot is up and it is off the mark. Not enough power on that one. Substitutions coming in. We're going to have a lot of guys coming in, coming out. John Dombrowski stepping in for the first time. He had a big game against the Bridgeport Kingz 2 weeks ago. That was a Sunday, so technically 13 days ago, but he had a big game. Gauthier back in. As well as Russell and Everson. Baker's second shot is up and good. So he hits the second one after missing the first, and it's 51 to 29. Pirates lead the Kingz. Here is Russell. Lickock on a 2, shot up and no good. Rebounded by Briggs. Out to DeRosa. 6 minutes left here in the half. 22-point game. DeRosa double team to the Briggs. Briggs a wide open 3. Can't hit it. But the rebound. Oh, that was smacked away. Look by Russell, and here's Gauthier with the ball for the Kingz. It's outside to Dombrowski. Dombrowski for 3. Off the mark. Number 3, his shot is up and it is good. Yeah, we don't have a name for number 3 here, but he gets that basket. They get a 20-point game. And a nice pass to DeRosa, another 3, bang! And Shane DeRosa is up to 20 points here in the first half. He had 30 in that game a couple weeks ago against the Mass Wolves. He has 20 here in the first half. Gauthier for 3, and that's an air ball. And Dombrowski trying to save it, runs into a door there. 5:04 left here in the half. It's a 23-point game. Here comes Bautista stepping back in. That's Almeida, and Bautista almost stepped out at a foul. You got to call the foul against Russell, it looks like. Bautista almost stepped out of bounds there. So he would have saved himself. And the Pirates will get the ball back. DeRosa inside to Briggs. Briggs for 2. That's a 2-point shot. Knocks it down. A 25-point game in favor of the Pirates now. Running away here in the first half. Of course, remember, we talked about it already. That game between the Kingz and the Kingz. 3 ball here for number 3. That's a no good. New Hampshire led by 17. In that game against Bridgeport, they trail by as much as 10. There's a foul here at the basket. Kingz trailed by as much as 10 in the fourth against the Bridgeport. They came back to force overtime. And the famous words from the head referee were live. And now we're not live, so we'll be right back. 4:28 and a half, 58-31. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. A single foul shot here for Baker. And it is good. And now substitutions. And now confusion between the two referees. One called subs, one called no subs. And of course, we don't like to be negative here on the New England Broadcast Network, but the American Basketball Association is currently suffering from a ref shortage. Of course, our game between the Kings and the Kings was delayed up to 2 hours because we were waiting for local referees that had to come in and referee that game because the ABA refs decided not to show up. Those refs have since been fired. And the New Hampshire Kings have posted that the league is looking for referees. We are lucky to have some of the best referees here tonight, here in Pawtucket. I don't know names, unfortunately, but I do know the ref there you see on the front of your screen he's one of the best refs here in the American Basketball Association, bar none. Seen him plenty of times over the couple years I've been covering the ABA, and always appreciate him coming out because I know it's going to be a good game, a well-called game at that. And foul shot here, number 3 is no good. And here come the Pirates with 4:17 left. 59-33 is your score. Shane DeRosa with 20 points leading the way for Providence. What else is new? Here's DeRosa, another shot from the foul line. Can't hit that one, unfortunately. Rebounded by Baker, though. Baker, 3-ball. And that one also no good. And a whistle. Everybody jumping up for that one. That was Bautista with the 3-ball. Couldn't hit it. So Bautista's going to inbound here with 3:58 left in the half. 59-32 with Providence Pirates leading the Hampshire Kings. Gets one out to DeRosa inside the Briggs. Briggs shot up and no good. Rebounded by Gauthier, who again almost stepped out of bounds. That would have been the second time he done that there in the half. Outside to Russell for 3 and in and out, no good. And rebounded again by Providence to DeRosa. DeRosa inside. Way outside. And what was that? I have no idea what just happened. Almeida had it for a second. The ball just literally popped out of his hands. Like a bar of soap or something. I don't even know. No way. I can't even explain that, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could. Here's Almeida again, though. And I guess to Baker. His lot is up and no good, but a foul. 3:15 left here in the half. 59-34 is your score. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. Our final broadcast here in 2023 on the New England Broadcast Network. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Erb. Thank you all for joining us here. Thank you for joining us all season long thus far as we wrap up the first half of the season. We'll be back January 6th, 2024 as the Maine Bulldogs take on the Bridgeport Kings from Lewiston, Maine. The shot by Baker's up and it is good. And now Goins stepping in, number 3 stepping out for New Hampshire. 3:15 left in the half. Second shot here for Baker is up and good. And now 61-34, 60 points here in the first half for Providence at 130. All of their game against New Hampshire last week, so they're already almost halfway there. That's a 3-ball for Jennings. He can't hit it. Here's DeBrito with the ball inside to Briggs. Oh! Could not finish the slam. And let's see if they call a shooting foul here against Jennings. I'm not sure. It looks like they did. So Briggs gets the foul. He doesn't get the basket. And with 2:54 left, he's going to shoot 2 foul shots. (61-34) your score. 2:54 left here in the first half. Providence Pirates and the New Hampshire Kings. And again, we mentioned earlier, this could be the last time we see the Providence Pirates here on the NBN during the regular season. But that all depends if I do get credential for Super Bowl 58. If I do not, we will be here the day before the Super Bowl, February 10th, as the Pirates take on the New York Hoop Dragons. We will also be, that's a weekend doubleheader, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl weekend doubleheader. Super Bowl Sunday, we will be in Connecticut as the Connecticut Surge take on the 413 Elite. That is, again, if it does not overlap with Super Bowl 58. If it does, we will not be in Connecticut for that game. We will just watch the Super Bowl. But stay tuned for updates. Again, follow us on social media, NEBN on Facebook, NEBN14 on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. N_E_B_Ben_ on Instagram. And I am on TikTok at Stephen R. III as STEPHENUR, 3 lowercase i's, because I am the third. My father, obviously, Stephen R. Jr., celebrating year number 60. He was 60 years old, and basket a foul by Gauthier. And I know nobody cares. My father will be 60 years old on January 22nd, 2024. Exactly 6 months before I celebrate my 30th birthday on July 22nd of 2024. A lot coming of 2024, by the way. We made the announcement already. The Big East football coming March 2024 on the New England Broadcast Network. And the foul shot by Gauthier is an air ball, so it's not going to count. No good. 2:41 left here in the half. For 62-36, a 26-point game. Here's Batista on Gauthier. Outside. DeBrito for 3. Knocks it down. Avery DeBrito making it a 29-point game. And Gauthier almost lost it there for a second. Gets it to Goins. 2:20 left in the half. Goins going inside. And shot up. It's not going to count. And if there were no foul call before, that would have been another shooting foul against Briggs. That is it's a foul against the Pirates nonetheless, and it is Goins coming to the line for 2 foul shots. 65-36 is your score. 2:13 left here in the half. A 29-point game. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And Goins knocks down his first foul shot. Of course, if you are familiar with the Providence, Rhode Island area, you know, this is not the only Boys and Girls Club here in the area. Of course, you got the Boys and Girls Club of Warwick, Rhode Island, which was me and my former colleague, Jonathan Burgos, went there on an off day last week to see the Pirates in action. And what a beautiful venue that was. If you have not checked out the Boys and Girls Club of Warwick, Rhode Island, I suggest you do so because, wow, those bleachers were nothing like I've ever seen before. They were just amazing. 2:10 left first half, 65-38. Now scores. Goins knocked down his 2 foul shots. This one to DeBrito, and ball goes out of bounds. Let's see. It's going to go back over to the Pirates. They'll see the ball out of bounds on the Kingz. 2:05 left in the half. Another long quarter here. And Batista out to DeRosa. DeRosa inside to Briggs. Briggs outside to DeBrito. DeBrito another 3. Can't hit it. DeBrito was wide open for that 3-point shot. No, lose it. Bautista wide open. Easy basket there for Bautista. A 31-point game. The biggest lead tonight for Providence thus far. Goins for 3. Air ball. That's the second one we've called already. We don't call much of those. Here's DeRosa. Shot up from the foul line. No good, but a foul. A dominant first half here for the Pirates. It's 67 points. Again, that's more than half of what they scored in the game last week against these Kings out in Manchester. And now 2 more points here coming potentially for Shane DeRosa. Already has 20 here in the game. He had 30 2 weeks ago against the Mass Wolves, and that blowout victory over the Wolves. Again, we mentioned earlier, I will be broadcasting the game for the Mass Wolves against the Providence Pirates on February 4th from the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Week before Super Bowl 58. And no subs, we're live. Gotta love those words from the head referee here in the ABA. No subs, we're live. Love hearing those things. Minute and a half left here in the half. 68-38, and a foul. Looks like a foul called against DeBrito there. Follow the ball here. We have officially 1:28 left, and Gauthier is going to go to the line, shoot 2 foul shots. Gauthier had a monster game 2 weeks ago when we were in Bridgeport as they took on the other Kings. We got a double overtime victory for New Hampshire, 131-129. What a game that was. Go check it out on NABN's YouTube channel. New Hampshire led by as much 17 in that game. Led by 10 at halftime. 13 at halftime, excuse me. And then Bridgeport came all the way back and led by 10 in the fourth. Before New Hampshire forced overtime at the buzzer. And a layup there, blocked. Looked like Goins was the one that blocked it, and that one looks like it was stolen away by DeBrito, but a foul with 1:10 left here in the half. Yeah, we have a couple fire trucks going on here. If we don't get kicked, I say it every time. I hope you do not get kicked off of YouTube for that one. Well, only hope not. Probably not. Well, now William Everson is coming in shooting some foul shots. First one is up and it is good. And now the Kings have scored 40 points here in the first half, so make it a 28-point game. And the second shot by Everson gets it to go. Looks like we're going to see a looks like we're going to see a third foul shot, but we're not. Kings are going to inbound now. Get the ball back in a 27-point game with 1:10 left in the half. And deep out to Gauthier. Gauthier for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Briggs. And here's Betty back in the game. And Betty loses it. Taken by Everson. Back to Gauthier. Outside to Buford. Buford coming inside out to Jennings. Jennings, layup, no good. We're under a minute now left in the half. 68-41, here's Betty. Betty outside to DeBrito for 3. Bang! Nice shot there by Ryan Beatty. And the Kings lead by 30. Excuse me, the Pirates lead by 30. I'll have to cut that for the highlight reel because that one's definitely making the highlight reel for our social medias. And foul there. Everson misses the shot. It's a 30-point game in favor of the Pirates. .4 seconds left. It's a 30-point game, 71-41. Now the only question here for the Pirates, can they get to 150 points? Stay tuned to find out. 70. Now that changed the score. It's now 70-41. There's Everson. First foul shot is up in there. Is good. And near in the end of a very long first half here. Almost an hour in real time. About 56 minutes as of right now. And we're still rolling. Shot is up and it is good. 2 for 2 from the foul shot line. Goes William Everson. Who again scored the game winner in double overtime against the Bridgeport Kings on December 3rd. Bautista loses it there. 20 seconds. Bautista out to Price. Price shot is up off his other hand. What a shot! Wow. Jeremiah Price switching hands for that shot. 5 seconds left. Gauthier outside. Everson at the buzzer. Yes! And I'm not sure if they counted it. But either way, that's the end of the first half. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings 70-45. We'll be right back for the second half coming up. Right now, you're watching the ABA on NBN. Start of the second half, everybody. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings 72-45. You're watching the final broadcast here in 2023 on the ABA on NBN. I'm Stephen Err. We are here at the Boys and Girls Club, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And here's John Bautista outside to Shane Rosa. Rosa has 20 points in that first half. This one outside. 3-ball, no good. And that was Igor Almeida. Couldn't have hit that 3. Now here comes New Hampshire. Number 3. We'll have a name for him. Gets shot up again. Get it to go. Outside to Jennings. Jennings for 3. No good. And rebound by Bautista. And the Kings are on a 2-game losing streak after dropping both of their games last week in a weekend doubleheader. Shot up here by Armani Baker, no good, but a rebound by Briggs is good. So the Kings are looking to avoid a third consecutive loss after dropping both of their games. One of them being to these Providence Pirates, 130 to 117 last Saturday night in Manchester, New Hampshire. 3-ball for Buford. He has no points. He can't hit that one either. Here comes the Pirates once again. Baker outside of DeRosa. DeRosa trying to come inside. Not able to. Blocked there by Davon Russell. And Baker now on. And whistle there. They're calling a travel against Baker. As he and Jennings were scuffing for possession of that ball for a second there. And here's Gauthier. Getting away from Bautista, and a foul against the Kings. Ball go back over to the Pirates. So again, pending me being credentialed for Super Bowl 58 in Vegas. This will be our last Pirates regular season game here on NABN this season. I will be calling the Pirates game against the Wolves on February 4th, the week before the Super Bowl, but that will be a Mass Wolves broadcast from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Of course, if I do not credential for Super Bowl 58, we will be here on February 10th as the Pirates host the New York Hoop Dragons. And there's another three for Shane DeRosa. 23 points for the former All-Star. And a one-handed shot there by Russell, no good. Here's DeRosa again. And gets it inside to Baker. Back outside of Briggs, outside of DeRosa. DeRosa, almost did another three there. Out to Bautista, out to Amedia for three, knocks it down. And the Pirates continue to dominate. They now lead at 80 to 45. So with 9:40 left here in the third quarter, 79-45. They took they took a point away here from Providence. Not exactly sure why, but we'll go with it. And here's Gauthier inside to number 3, who we don't have her name for. Basket up, and they'll go with a foul. And number 3 is going to come in for 2 foul shots. Do apologize for last week, folks. We were supposed to be at the game between the Connecticut Surge and the Bennington Martins, but unfortunately, covering the Army-Navy game took a little longer than I expected. And transportation did not... It just didn't happen. We would go to tomorrow's game between the Surge and whoever they're playing. I don't even remember who they're playing right now. I can't think. Well, Hoop Dragons, excuse me. We would go to tomorrow's game between the Surge and the New York Hoop Dragons. But we have planned all season long for this to be our final game of 2023. As you see, Briggs knocked the ball out of the basket, but it counts anyway. 79-47. 32-point game. Providence Pirates and the New Hampshire Kings. You're watching the ABA and NBN, the final broadcast here at 2023. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club, Paul Tucker, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Hurt. Thank you all for joining us all season long. Second half begins January 6th. A 3-ball air ball for Media, and Baker tried to save it, and he almost did a somersault there, going out of bounds. A little bit of everything here in the ABA. Somersaults. Exciting games. A lot of action, a lot of points. Now here's Gauthier. But to the basket layup, and no good. So Gauthier really struggling here today. Meanwhile, DeRosa from the foul line, not struggling at all here today. He's up to 25 points. Keeping track of Shane DeRosa. And a basket here for, there's Russell. It can't happen, but it's a shooting foul. So Russell will shoot 2 foul shots. 81-47 with 8:24 left here in the third quarter. And I apologize, by the way, for those lights you see up top. It's just the way it is with our camera. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Foul shot up here for Russell is good. And I didn't even think about this until right now. I thought about it all day, and I just remember right now. This is our final broadcast of 2023, ladies and gentlemen. So let us be the very first here at the New England Broadcast Network to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you celebrate, Happy Kwanzaa as well. And we'll be back in 3 weeks. Saturday, January 6th, we'll be in Lewiston, Maine as the Maine Bulldogs take on the Bridgeport Kings. Briggs for 3, knocks it down. And the Pirates continue to dominate here in Pawtucket. 84-49 with 8 minutes left in the third. Well on their way to 100 points. And here inside, Russell and gets a basket. And they're calling it a three-point shot there. 84-51 now. That breaks another three. Can't hit that one. And Baker tried to save it. The ball goes out of bounds behind the basket. A lot of stuff coming for the New England Broadcast Network here in 2024. We'll wrap up the ABA season with a couple games. Have at least 3 or 4 games in January. We only have 1 game scheduled for February. As of right now, it could be up to 3 if we have the Super Bowl weekend doubleheader on the New England Broadcast Network. And as well, basket there is good by Almedia. We wrap up the 2023 regular season on March 2nd as the Maine Bulldogs host the Mass Wolves. And a block there, but the rebound by Briggs can't get it. Here comes Buford in transition outside to Russell, who had a wide open three. He decided not to take it. Gauthier now inside number 3 to play, but it's good. So you had a few guys there who had a chance for a 3 for the Kings, but they decided to go inside for a 2-point basket instead, and it's now 86-53. This one, alley-oop to Baker, who can't get the dunk, but he does get the basket. And with 6.5 left, it's 88-53. 25-point game in favor of the Providence Pirates, the number 9 team in the country, by the way. As for the latest ABA standings, Buford looking to avoid 7 out of bounds there. Russell to Jennings, shot is up and no more good, rebounded by Briggs. Last time we saw the Pirates 2 weeks ago, they were number 23. And here's a 3 for Batista, no good. He gets it back on the rebound. DeRosa, 3, bang! Shane DeRosa with 28 points. And the Pirates lead 91-53. Gauthier for 3, knocks it down. That's his second. He's really struggling in this game after that big game December 3rd against the Bridgeport Kings. But not the Kings in general have been struggling the last week or so. 2 blowout losses. Well, a 13-point loss. I won't call that a blowout. And then a blowout loss to the Mass Wolves, which, by the way, is the Wolves' first win of the season. Wolves hosting the Bridgeport Kings at the time of recording of this broadcast, looking to get their second win. And you see the basket a little messed up there with 5:31 left here in the half. Third quarter. 5:31 left third quarter. It's 91-56. Someone do the math for me. That's a 35-point game, ladies and gentlemen. I was just joking. 92-56. And now substitutions. Stain DeRosa steps out. Kevin Briggs steps out. Avery DeBrito steps in, as does number 24. There is Charles Adebayo. Ryan Beatty stepping in. Yordi Tavares stepping in for the Kings, as Russell and William Everson stepping in as well. Julius Goins stepping in for New Hampshire. Again, 5:31 left here in the third quarter. 92-56. Shot up by Bautista. It is good. And a whistle. Timeout. We'll take it with them. 93-56. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NBN. So out of the timeout, 93-56, 5.5 left here in the third quarter. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Err. You're watching the final broadcast of 2023 for the ABA here on NBN. A layup there from 3 is good. Despite being blown out right now, having lost 2 in a row, the Kings are playing a much better season than they did in their inaugural season. Of course, last season they couldn't really put a full team together. They had guys coming in and out all season long. But this time around, they got a full squad, and they're playing much better ball. And we can say it a lot for a lot of teams, by the way. Obviously, the Providence Pirates won the were the ABA East Region champions last year. They're having another good season. 4-1-3 Elite had a successful first season. That's it. The Mass Wolves. Wolves are struggling a little bit this year, but they'll bounce back. 4-1-3 Elite are having a good season. They're hosting the Herkimer Originals today out in South Hadley, Massachusetts. And even the Bridgeport Kings and the Bennington Martins, two teams that struggled last year. Of course, Bridgeport also did not have a home venue, as did these New Hampshire Kings. But Bennington, even though they had a home venue last year, they have one this year as well, playing much better ball than they did last season. So all in all, outside of maybe the Maine Bulldogs, who are again seeing those first season struggles here in the ABA, the East region is really strong this year. Of course, you want to count teams from the New York, New Jersey area. New York Hoop Dragons aren't doing so well. They're up and down season. Herkimer Originals not doing so well. New Jersey Soldiers and the New Jersey Knights also struggling in their first season. But the Garden State Warriors, they're having a good season. They're up there in the top 20 in the ABA standings, and the ball goes out of bounds like on Baker, so they got to get back to the Pirates, though. Obviously, the Binghamton Bulldogs were the #1 seed in the ABA overall last year, heading into the tournament. They were knocked out by these Pirates in the second round. Pirates went out to Binghamton and beat them. And that ball out of bounds going back over to New Hampshire. It was DeBrito, looked like, who knocked it out. It goes out of bounds against Providence. Everson now inbounding for New Hampshire. And out of bounds again. Back over to New Hampshire. 4:25 left here in the third quarter. 93-58. Big Sunday coming up for the NFL. America's Game of the Week. As a foul there on Tavares. As the Buffalo Bills host the Dallas Cowboys. That game at 4 o'clock. He's 4:25 kickoff on Fox. Of course, the early window, you got the Dolphins and Jets with Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson. Should be sure to stick around for that one. Big games Christmas Day. The Kansas City Chiefs host the Las Vegas Raiders. And the nightcap on NBC. No, Monday Night Football, excuse me, actually. The 49ers host the Ravens. That's going to be a huge game on Christmas Day. What a present for all of us from the NFL. Niners-Ravens from Santa Clara. Monday Night Football, Christmas Day on ESPN. Back to the action here, 4:10 left and a half. And, Price slipped there for a second, gets out to DeBrito. And DeBrito coming inside the basket, and that ball smacked away, almost hits. And there is the president and CEO of the Pirates, Sirkin. Want to wish Sirkin a happy birthday. He's here to watch his Pirates, and I heard media timeout, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Happy birthday, Sirkin. We'll be right back. We're watching the ABA and NABN. 93-59, 3:59 left here in the third quarter. Beatty for three, and it's an error. It looked like it was for a second there. It looked like it was good, but it's not. And the rebound, Beatty gets a back shot up, and no good, but a foul. And a travel call against Beatty. 3:51 left here in the third. At 93-59, Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. Kings looking to avoid a third consecutive loss. Heading into the, I don't know if they have any more games left here in 2023. I know the Pirates, we talked about already, they go to Albany tomorrow to take on the Bennington Martins in an ABA Winter Invitational out in Albany, New York. Ball go back over to the Pirates. 32 left here in the third. Now here is Rael Handy come back in the game. Decided Charles Adebayo out to Beatty. Beatty, another three. Can't hit it again. Rebounded by Handy though. Beatty gets it back. With the wide open into the basket. And he finishes with the foul. So Ryan Beatty has a chance for a three-point play here. And the Pirates are just 5 points away from triple digits here to third. Beatty shot is up, and it is no good. But the rebound is blocked. Adebayo got the rebound. It's blocked by Everson. And here comes Gauthier for the Kings. Gauthier's shot is blocked by Handy. To DeBrito. Basket is good. And now if they get it back, DeBrito to Beatty. Shot up. And no good. Free rule now in effect here for the Kings. Oh, no, for the Pirates. So that's why the ball is a turnover in the backcourt. So the Pirates had a chance at a 3D play, but it didn't happen. 97-59. Everson from the foul line. Can't hit it. Rebound by number 3. Out to Gauthier. Gauthier for 3. Knocks it down. And Ryan Gauthier has 9 points here in the game. His third 3-point shot. You could say he's sort of finding his rhythm here in the third. Here's Handy. And Handy, basket shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. Go bounds on the Kings, so we'll go back over to the Pirates. And Handy will inbound here. 2:13 left here in the third quarter. I keep trying to say first half. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. And another whistle here. 97-62. Once again, a 35-point contest. And Handy outside to DeBrito, who's all tangled up with Davon Russell. And another whistle blown here. I'm not sure why. And once again, another inbound. And another whistle. Whistles galore here in Pawtucket. And one of the guys on the bench is like, what's going on here? Not exactly sure. Let's try again. Another inbound. This one going out to Beatty. Beatty outside to Handy for 3. Can't hit it. And rebound. Here's Tavares in the game for the Kings. To Russell. Russell to the basket. And oh, nice shot. I don't think they're going to count that shot, but it was a nice effort there. There's a foul. So number 3 is going to go to the foul line for 2 shots. 1:59 left third quarter. 97-62 third score. Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, just outside of Providence. One of a few Boys and Girls Clubs here in the Providence area. Shot up there by, it's Russell going to the line. Actually, I thought it was number 3, but it's Russell going to the line for 2 foul shots. And he can't hit the first one. And the second shot is good. So he makes his second one after missing the first. 97-63. And here come the Pirates again. Here's Handy. And there's the whistle. I was waiting for it for a second there. You saw Russell put his hand against Handy's chest. Pun intended, question mark? I don't know if that's an actual joke or not. There's a foul against Russell. And so Handy's going to shoot 2 foul shots. 1:54 left here in the third quarter. So again, we want to be the very first to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and if you celebrate, Happy Kwanzaa. And shot is good by Handy. 99-63. Outside number 3. 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Price, who comes in. Now this one, nice steal there by Goins, who could not save it. Tried going out of bounds, could not save it. So the ball goes back over to the Pirates. 1:35 left in the half. And this one to Adebayo. Back out to DeBrito. 1.5 minutes left. Beatty for 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded. It looks like Adebayo almost had it. But number 3 gets it. He gets it out to Gauthier. 1:20 left third quarter. 99-63. Gauthier to Tavares. Almost lost it there. And let's see. 3 ball for Tavares. Can't hit it. Rebounded. I just realized we don't have a shot clock here today. Never mind. How about so we didn't have a shot clock here, but it's in the corner. And a layup there. And the Pirates have 100 points. 101-63 here in the third quarter. Final minute. Here's number 3 to the basket. Can't get it to go, but a shooting foul going against the Pirates. 46.2 seconds left, 101-63. It is a 39-point game. It's been all Pirates since basically the beginning of the game. Kingz got the first points, but it's been all Pirates ever since. I don't know what that shot was, but the shot is up and no good. That's what you call distraction there, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes the second shot. Shot is up and no good. So that yelling, whoever it is, I don't know. It worked. And here's Handy for the Pirates. Handy lost it. And it is picked up by Goins. Gauthier falls trying to get it. Goins to the basket. Layup no good. Rebounded by Adebayo, who gets it out to Price. Price coming to the basket. Shot up and the rebound by Adebayo is good. 103-63. A 40-point game in favor of Providence. And a shot up by Tavares is good. 15 seconds left here in the third. Final 10 seconds. Let's see if the Pirates try to get the final shot off here before the buzzer. Kingz got it off at the end of the half. Here we go at the buzzer. No. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kingz 103-65. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter. Right after this, you're watching the ABA and NBN. Start of the fourth quarter, everybody. The Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kingz 103-65. Here on our final broadcast of the ABA and NBN here in 2023. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And that one lost by Beatty. Tavares out to Gauthier. Gauthier back out to number 11 for 3. Can't hit it. And Goins trying to get the rebound, but he couldn't even hold on to the ball. Back over to the Pirates. And it'll be Garrick, who again had 34 points in the game last week against the Kingz. And a 131-17 victory. Inbounding. Now inside to number 30. We'll get you a name in a moment. And Adebayo, no basket. Number 30 is Pablo Perez, who came in late in that game against the Mass Wolves 2 weeks ago. We were here for that one. Made the final highlight in our highlight reel. And we will see you again January 6, 2024 from Lewiston, Maine as the Maine Bulldogs host the Bridgeport Kingz. 3-ball. And no good there by Garrick. Here come the Kingz again. Out to Gauthier. Gauthier out to Tavares. Tavares to Goins. Goins out to Gauthier. Shot clock down to 10. Tavares for 3. Knocks it down. There you go. Jordy Tavares making it a 35-point game. Agri back in the game. Beatty outside. There's Pop Perez for 3. He can't hit it. Rebounded by Goins. Out to Gauthier. Gauthier to Goins and the layup. Nice shot there by Julius Goins. 103-70. 33-point game. Kingz looking to avoid a third consecutive loss. And Gauthier taking one away. They got a lot of work to go. Back out to Tavares. No good, but a foul. And so it looks like it's going to be Tavares coming to the line for 2 foul shots. So again, the Kingz looking to avoid a third straight loss. They got some work to do here, down by 33 with 10:15 left. Again, I'm not sure if the Kingz have any games left here in 2023. I do know the Pirates have at least one more game. They'll travel to Albany, New York for tomorrow's game against the Bennington Martins, which they will be the road team. And I call it a neutral site game because Bennington, obviously, they play Bennington, Vermont. Although they have had home games played at Berkshire Community College in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, so I'm not too sure. Have to see what happens there, but we do know tomorrow's game for the Providence Pirates is out in Albany, New York against the Bennington Martins, part of the ABA Winter Invitational. As Agri almost runs into some fans there. Beat it, Betty for 3, knocks it down! Brian Beatty for 3. And Tavares shot a foul. And they're saying that's a 3-point play there. 106.74. And while substitution, Goins will step out and Jennings will step back in for the Kings. 9:55 left in this one. 32-point game. And Tavares coming to the line for an opportunity to three-point play. Got us up and good. So it is a three-point play there for Yordi Tavares. And here's Perez with the ball for the Pirates. 9:50 left in this game. And again outside. There's Garrick with the ball. Back inside to Adebayo, outside to Beatty. Another three won't count, and no good anyway. And it looks like Beatty stepped out of bounds. Go back over to the Kings. 9:35 left here in this one. 106.75. As Beatty steps out, Agre steps in, as does Igor Almeida. So substitutions now for the Pirates. After the Kings had some of their own before that foul shot by Tavares. And here's number 3 for the Kings. And shot up. No good, rebounded to Agre. Transition. Oh, can't finish the job. Oh. And Tavares takes a hand to the face. Goes down. And all is good there. No harm, no foul. 106.75. 9:13 left in this one. Providence Pirates looking to finish 2023 in the top 10 heading into the second half of the ABA season. And a foul called there as Gauthier tried to get it out to Jennings. So foul against the Pirates because the Kings get the ball back on the inbound. It's Gauthier inside the number 3, loses it. And the ball goes out of bounds on Garrick, it looks like. And this one outside. There's Almeida. And now Garrick from the foul line can't hit it. Rebounded by number 3 for the Kings. Here they come. And layup is good. Nice job there by number 3. 106.77. Here's Agre going against Buford. And a foul. And I'm not sure. It looks like it was against Agre, but I'm not sure. Might actually be against Buford there, and it is against Buford. So Pirates inbound. Just went to Almeida. Inside to Adebayo. And Adebayo coming to the basket. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Tavares, who took a hand to the face a few minutes before. And that one hits the bottom of the rim. Bottom of the backboard. No good. 8:19 left in this game. 106.77. You're watching the final broadcast of the ABA and NBN here in 2023. Here from the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for joining us here. Again, we will see the New Hampshire Kings at least twice more in 2024, excuse me. We'll see them on January 20th as they host the Mass Wolves, part of an ABA and NBN weekend doubleheader. And then we'll see them on the next week on the road, January 27th, as they take on the 413 Elite from the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Shot up, and it is good. And again, if I'm not credentialed for Super Bowl 58, we will see the Pirates here one more time on February 10th as they take on the New York Hoop Dragons. Stay tuned for updates as they come available. And we'll keep you updated on the Surge and the 413 League game on Super Bowl Sunday. Layup there is no good by Agre, rebounded by, there's Russell. Under 8 minutes left here in this one. 6:79. Outside to Tavares. Tavares for 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Almeida, who gets it to DeRosa. Comes back in. DeRosa having a strong game and a layup. Easy there for breaks, but he can't finish. And then blocked by a couple of Kings there. Timeout Kings will take it with them with 7:38 left in this one. Right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. So out of the timeout, 7:38 left here in the game, and a whistle. 106-79, the Providence Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. This is the final broadcast of 2023 here on the ABA and NABN. We are here at the Boys and Girls Club of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm Stephen Hurd. Thank you all for joining us here. And thank you for joining us for all season long. As DeRosa now has 3 ball, air ball. And that would have put DeRosa at 30 points for this game if he had made that one. And a rebound here. No, but good for the Kings. Can't finish the job. Here come the Pirates, and that ball goes out of bounds. As Agre can't get to it, Lewis Agre. The clock continues to run here with 7:15 left here in the game. I guess they're kind of treating like semi-pro football now. We're in a blowout. They're just going to run the clock here. Have a short fourth quarter, and we can go home. And we'll say goodbye for 2023. And a foul against the Pirates here. We're asking the ref, what's the call? Now the clock's actually stopped with 7:01 left. 7:06:79. As you see, top left of your screen. Once again, this jump has been it's basically been the Shane DeRosa show here. Once again for the Pirates, 27 points in this game with 7 minutes left. 106-82. This one outside to Almeida. His shot is up and it is no good. I'll try to put a highlight reel, but it's basically just Shane DeRosa. 3 ball here for number 3 is no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. Here comes Agre. 6:40 left in the game. And Agre's like, what's going on here? She saw him struggle a little bit there. A little tripping. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can see on camera. The Pirates have ABA patches on their jerseys. That's very interesting. So we'll see Armani Baker step in, and Almeida will step out. 6.5 left here in this one at 106-82. Again, at the recording of this broadcast, the Indianapolis Colts are hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Last I checked, the Colts had just scored a touchdown, make it 21-13 early in the third quarter. Of course, I was able to watch the exciting finish between the Minnesota Vikings and Cincinnati Bengals. And after this game, on my way home, I'll be watching the third game of the Saturday tripleheader between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. Vikings, their playoff hopes crumbling at this point. They needed to win out to win the NFC North, and a loss today. And one that they had led 17-3, and unable to finish the job, unfortunately. But now they're now 7-8, I believe, or 6-7. 3 ball here for Agre. No good with the rebound by Briggs is. So the Vikings fall one game under 500. Of course, they've had 4 quarterbacks start for them this season. Nick Mullins was the 4th. First time in franchise history they've had 4 different quarterbacks start. 3 ball there for Jennings is no good. And here comes Agre. 5:50 left in this game. And a throw for Agre. Knocks it down. And the foul. So Agre with a chance at a 4-point play. 111-82. Oh, no, I guess not. I guess they didn't count that basket, actually. And this one outside to Jennings for 3. He can't hit it here. Rebound by Briggs. Now here's DeRosa. Coming inside. Almost lost it. Gets it back. And DeRosa inside to Briggs, but that ball hits the backboard, and it's a turnover. Here comes Buford for the Kings. To Jennings to Tavares, and the basket is good. And we're going to turn up the brightness here, ladies and gentlemen, to get to the best possible view we can here on the Mega Broadcast Network. That's better. We'll now follow the ball. Here is DeRosa bumping into Baker, and he's like, what the hell? What was that? And now it's a fun show. Oh, no, we're not. Goins try, but no way. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We're right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. Well, here's another interesting story. This is my third season covering the ABA in general. I covered it was the Jersey Express back in 2019. Of course, the Express were well on their way to the postseason, or they were fighting for a playoff spot actually, and then COVID hit, and the playoffs were ultimately canceled. The season was cut short. Last year was my second season, obviously covering the Mass Wolves. Wolves made the playoffs and played a playoff game here in Pawtucket. Unfortunately, I was unable to come out for that game. So this season, my third season covering the ABA, if I get the opportunity, will be my first season covering the ABA postseason. So that'll be a special moment. ABA postseason begins the weekend of March 9th, 2024. And a whistle here, 4:35 left, 111-86, excuse me. And now you see the siren going off there on the right of your screen. So it looks like the 3D roll is in effect here. So again, if you missed it, a 2-point shot is 3 points, and a 3-point shot is 4 points here for the ABA 3D Bureau. And it didn't affect that for the Pirates. This one outside, some Handy come back in, and Handy to Baker, and that's a 3-point play. 114-86. 4:20 left. Here's Tavares trying to get inside off the back of Briggs and taken by Perez. Excuse me, that's Garrick. Outside to Agri for three, and that's an air ball. Overshot that one. And it will be taken by Baker. Baker to the basket, and he is knocked back. Wow. Once again knocked into. And that's going to be, it looks like it should be a shooting foul going against the Kingz. Back-to-back, whatever you want to call that. Baker gets knocked into. First by 3 Kings and then just 1 King. And he'll come to the line for 2 foul shots. 3:53 left here in this game. 114-86. Pirates lead the New Hampshire Kings. Once again, the Pirates are headed to Albany, New York for tomorrow's game against the Bennington Martins. And what is being called the ABA Winter Invitational. Seeing several teams out in Albany for an invitational. There's a few games being played today, a few games being played tomorrow. It's a fun weekend out in Albany, New York for the American Basketball Association. Of course, this is our final game in 2023. We'll be back January 6th, 2024, as we will be in Lewiston, Maine, as the Maine Bulldogs take on the Bridgeport Kings. And the shot by Baker is good. And substitution. Baker steps out. Price steps in. Brake steps out. And Adebayo will step in for the Pirates. With 3:52 left. And a 30-point game. And here is Everson, who loses it. Taken away by Garrick. Garrick outside to Handy. Handy coming in inside. And the ball smacked away by Buford, taken away by number 3, and that's going to be a foul. 3:34 left in this one. Again, 30-point game. But a win here, the Pirates are all but locked in to a top 10 spot heading into 2024. Of course, we'll see them again in New Bedford on... Well, I will see them again, and ABA will not. It'll be a Mass Wolves broadcast on February 4th. Wolves and the Pirates meet for the third and final time this season in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Pirates won the first 2 meetings. Here's a slam. Oh, a block there by Everson. And now some trash talk between the two. Garrick went in for the slam, and Everson said, no, not today. Now Handy, a lot of yelling here. Handy gets it back from Garrick. And shot up. Looks like it was blocked, and Agri spinning around, hitting the ground, and he looks to be all right. He watches a lot of Providence Bruins hockey, and there's the joke I meant to make with the Kings, but I couldn't because they don't have a hockey team. Providence obviously does. They have the Providence Bruins, the AHL affiliate of the Boston Bruins, who, by the way, own the best record in the Eastern Conference as of right now. 2:55 left here in the game. 116-86. Well, it looks like 116-87. We'll have substitutions as Buford knocks down that first one. And now they fix the scoreboards, you see. Peeking in there, right top left of your screen. They went from, added that foul shot. 116-87. Shot is up and it is good. And no subs. So we roll on here. Final 3 minutes here in this one. And a tripping there. Look, Nathaniel Noel's back in the game. He definitely had a foot in front of Handy and made him trip. Out to Handy. Handy out to Price. Price double teamed, then a foul. Looks like it's going to be a reach in against Goins. And shot by Price is up, and it is good. On 17-88, 2:42 left here in this one. And the shot is up, and it is good. Back to a 30-point game. Number 11 coming inside. Yeah, we have a name for him. Noel for three, and that one too short. Rebounded. Here comes Agri, and transition basket is good. And they're saying no basket, so the score remains 120-88. Goins now. Three ball off his back foot. Can't get hit it. So close, but gets so far. Rebounded by Agri. Here come the Pirates as we've reached the 2-minute mark here in this one. So the Kings are going to suffer their third consecutive loss, while the Pirates will remain in the top 10 heading into their game tomorrow against the Bennington Martins out in Albany, New York. 32-point game with under 2 left. And now Adebayo at the foul line for 2 foul shots. First shot is up, and it is good. So once again, I want to be the first to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and if you celebrate, Happy Kwanzaa. Hope everybody had a great 2023. I know I did. We'll get more to that on my social medias. And here's to a great 2024. It's going to be spectacular here on the New England Broadcast Network. And a foul, offensive foul going against the Kings. And so with 1:45 left, the Pirates get it back up by 34. Adebayo inbound it. I'll get out to Perez. And loses it for a second. There gets it out to Agri. Agri out to Handy. Handy for 3. Bang! And the foul! Riley Handy off his back foot. Knocking down that 3. So a chance for a 4-point play here for Armani Baker, for Riley Handy, excuse me. Knocks it down. And again, just as we wrap up here, I just want to thank everybody for their support. First half of the first season of the ABN and ABN has been a huge success. We've already reached our numbers for 2023, 2024. And we were projected about 5,000 hits throughout the season. That's what we got last year with the Wolves. And we've got over 5,000 here in the first half of the season. So we're hoping for big things in the second half of the season in 2024. Well, again, just want to thank everybody for supporting us. Thank you to all the teams that have let us come out and broadcast their games for them, including the Providence Pirates, the 413 Elite, the Bridgeport Kings, and the Maine Bulldogs, and the Connecticut Surge. I want to thank all those teams. We will see the New Hampshire Kings at their home January 20th, 2024. And we'll see the Mass Wolves at home on January 21st. We'll see a lot of Mass Wolves home games in 2024. Stay tuned for the schedule. 120-88 is a 40-point game. And the Pirates will remain in the top 10 heading into that final game, I believe the final game of the year, tomorrow night in Albany against the Bennington Martins. And the Kings will suffer their third consecutive loss. Another big blow loss here as we've reached the final minute here in Providence. Pawtucket, excuse me. We're here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, not Providence. Sorry, folks. And Goins slips, and that's been the night here for the Kings. And they're going to say, looks like they were saying that Noel stepped out of bounds, but I don't see it. 49.4 seconds left. Now here's Goins inside. Layup is good. I'll get that one. Here's Andy. They can get to Diagri. So again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa. We will see everybody January 6th as the Maine Bulldogs host the Bridgeport Kings for our first game of the ABA and NBN in 2024. I got to come to life for 2 foul shots. First one is up and good, knocked it down. 130-90, back to a 40-point game with 33.3 seconds left. The second shot is up, and it is no good. Bagger gets his own rebound here. It's Adebayo. Adebayo coming to the basket. Shot up and in and out, no good. Rebounded by Goins. And Goins inside, shot up and knocks it down. 130-92, final 10 seconds. And they can hold it here. 2 seconds left, and that's going to do it. Your final score from here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Providence Pirates 130, New Hampshire Kings 92. For the Providence Pirates, for the New Hampshire Kings, for the New England Broadcast Network, and for the American Basketball Association, I'm Stephen Err. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. We will see you in 2024. Good night from Pawtucket, Rhode Island.